to make a really nice tasty homemade tomato sauce. I'm just going to start off by putting a little bit of olive oil. If you haven't got olive oil, you can use something else. Next thing I'm going to do is put in one clove of chopped up garlic. I'm just going to cook that for about a minute just to get some of the flavours out of the garlic, and then I'm going to add a can of chopped tomatoes. Okay, I'm just going to add the can of chopped tomatoes. Chopped tomatoes are easier, you don't have to sort of mash them up. So, and then what I'm going to do is add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Obviously do that to taste. And I'm just going to put that on a sort of low heat. I'd say almost like a simmer. Really, you want to cook this for at least half an hour. If you can do a little bit longer, great, but fairly low heat, and give it the occasional stir. The 15-minute stage. Now what I'm going to do is just give it a little taste. It's always good to taste it just to see how it is. It's thickening up anyway. Let me try that. Now for my taste, I like a little bit of sugar in mine. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to start off with just 1 tablespoon of white sugar. You can use brown sugar, and then give that a stir and carry on cooking, and then you give it a little taste. So we'll give that a little stir. I'm at the half an hour stage now. Again, remember to just give it a stir as you're cooking it. Now I'm just going to give it a quick taste, because obviously with the sugar and things you want to get it to how you like it. I'm just going to try this. I'm going to put in a tad more sugar, just maybe a little bit extra, a little sprinkle, just to sweeten it up slightly, because I'm probably going to use this one on pasta today. So now if you want to see what the sauce is like, you know, it's starting to thicken up quite nicely now. You can see it in the pan. That's it, nice and thick. I'm probably going to just give this a little bit longer so that, you know, the sugar sort of melts into it all. So just going to pop that back on the heat for a little bit. Finished cooking mine. It's a good time just to give it the final sort of taste test before you serve it up. Let me try that. Yeah, I like it like that. That's really good. Obviously adjust the sugar to your own taste. As a little extra, what you can also do, you can actually use a little bit of basil. You can either use fresh basil, or you can actually just give a squirt out the tube, mix it in, and you get a completely different flavour. But it's really nice with the basil as well. Give a little squirt here. I can get some of this out of the tube. Ooh, there we go. Stir it up and do it to taste. You know, you can probably just cook this for another few minutes, just sort of mixing the flavours of the basil, and I think you find that this is really nice on pasta. I wouldn't necessarily use the basil on a lot of other dishes, but certainly for pasta or spaghetti, I'm just going to try that one. Yeah, the basil's really nice as well. If you're interested in seeing my other recipes, I've got quite a few on there at the moment, and again, if you want to subscribe, really appreciate that, all your comments. Thanks for watching, all appreciated.